Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2021 general reading. We are looking at the first 2 weeks of February from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you're continuing to move through the beginning part of this year well and peacefully. Thanks for taking the time to tune in today and for all the support for this YouTube channel. Your comments, feedback, support, donations, all of that. Hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, sharing the videos, it's all welcome. Thank you. So this reading is for Scorpio for the first 2 weeks of February 2021. That's Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. If your Venus is in Scorpio, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, it's all relevant. But of course, it's a general reading, so it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. You know what your own stories are. So watch all of your signs if you know them for additional insight. If you find that the readings do resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something, you can get my contact details by clicking on the description link below. Click on that little arrow. You'll see my email address there, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and still quite popular right now are the 6 and 12-month overviews I do, which take a look at what's coming in different areas of your life for the next 6 or 12 months. You can order them any time of the year, but you know, I always get a lot of orders for them at the end of one year, beginning of a new year. So, and I do readings full-time, personal readings. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent about working with schedules to get those readings scheduled and set up in as timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the next 2 weeks of February have in store for you. We begin with the Queen of Wands, followed by the King of Pentacles. We have the Empress, followed by the King of Wands. So we have a couple here, King and Queen of Wands. I don't know why I'm feeling some of your energy, Scorpio, off this Queen of Wands. Maybe some of you have Leo, Aries, or Sag in your rising or moon sign or Venus or something like that. We have Judgment with the Nine of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the first half of February is the Devil. So there's either some imbalance or a cyclical. I mean, the Devil can represent addictions. It can represent a lot of things. But what it fundamentally represents is negative cycles, addictive negative cycles. And maybe the thing itself, person, place, or situation, you know, in and of itself might not be unhealthy, but your connection to it is unhealthy. So it can represent temptations and vices, things that we, you know, return to over and over again, even though, or caught in, even though we know they're unhealthy for us. So some toxic cycle, or, you know, or there might be temptations, you know, vices kind of cropping up for you in the first half of February. This has a similar feel to it as the Cancer reading, actually, too. There is a couple central here. The Queen of Wands and King of Wands typically represent a couple or partners, whether it's love and romance or maybe in business. We do have the Empress here, who is pregnant with all the possible potential of what might be. We have another king, a King of Earth, showing up here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then we have a crossroads and a choice that needs to be made, Judgment and the Nine of Cups, which, if this is in work and career, this would represent being a candidate for leveling up and getting what you want. Because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's abundance. It's getting exactly what you want. Although it's not the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is everything that you want with home and family and marriage and love and all of that. The Nine of Cups is more visceral. It's more than enough to eat, more than enough to drink. So, and Judgment represents being at a crossroads where whatever decision or choice you make, you're probably going to be stuck with it for quite some time, so choose carefully. You know, there's an air of finality about Judgment. And work and career, so I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a love relationship, and for others of you, it's going to be career and work, and it may be evenly split because it feels like there's something new that has come in, a new offer or opportunity, something has come in which you can say yes to or no to, but a lot hinges on that choice. It feels like the situation that you have been in, either the relationship or the job, something, is represented by this Devil card. Even though there may have been like positive, enjoyable aspects of it, there's something in it that's unhealthy for you, but you've stayed in it. That's what I'm getting. There may be two different offers here. I mean, it feels kind of similar to the energy of Cancer's reading, only theirs was clearly a love romance situation where there was multiple offers, which kind of shook the partner up and made them kind of reconsider. That might be the case here because, you have two kings here. And they're very different kings. One's the king of earth, one's the king of fire. And for some reason, Cancer, I feel like I'm getting the energy of that Queen of Wands and the Empress for you. So it may be, fire in your natal chart or whatever. Could also be another fire sign, a fire sign female that's significant, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But there's two specifically different men showing up here. Let's clarify, because I feel like one of them you're in a relationship or some kind of partnership with, and you have been for some time. But there's somebody else here who's also showing up as significant in the first 2 weeks of February. And then there's a decision that needs to be made. So obviously there's an offer of some kind or an opportunity for change, probably brought by this King of Pentacles, which might throw the King of Wands into a bit of chaos or make them come up with a counter offer. I mean, if it's work and career, and even if it's love, let's clarify that. Let's get a clearer picture. Let's clarify the Devil. It's kind of similar to Cancer's energies. He's one of your sister water signs. Clarify the Devil. The Judgment. So we have Judgment twice. So there's definitely going to be a crossroads and a decision. The Empress. So we have the Empress twice as well. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you. I'm just going to pull a few more. The Ace of Swords, Sudden Illumination. Let's see what's next. The Hermit and the Hanging Man. So taking a step back to contemplate, not taking action yet, watching things play out while you're trying to figure out what's the best, wisest thing to do or choice to make in this situation. Yeah, very similar to Cancer's. So you have repeating cards. You have the Empress twice. You have Judgment twice. This is pretty significant situation. And, well, I mean, we could already tell that by Judgment, but it really is, because when you get repeating cards in the same spread, wanting to say Cancer because it feels similar to Cancer, Scorpio. When you get repeating cards in the same spread, it means that there's a lot of energy focused in that area. We have the Empress and we have Judgment. So obviously there's a pretty significant, potentially life path changing decision that's going to need to be made at some point in the not too distant future. Although I don't feel like it's within this first 2 weeks of February period of time, because there's too much. I mean, you've got like the Hanging Man and the Hermit. So it's about kind of withdrawing and trying to figure it out, right? In a situation which has been cyclical, which you've probably been in for some time, and which fundamentally isn't healthy for you. And I feel like this offer or opportunity is coming from someone else, which may prompt a counter offer from this King of Wands. It may prompt an offer from the person or the job person or the place that you're in. Because again, for some of you, I feel like this is love. And for others of you, my other computer just started playing ads. For others of you, this may be in job, work, and career where you've been in a workplace situation which isn't healthy, but you've stayed in, because Judgment and the Knight of Cups can represent being a very strong candidate for moving into a position or promotion that you really wanted. Could be an external job, which may prompt, I keep getting counter offer in my head, whether it's job and business or whether it's love, it might be that someone has been taking you for granted in either situation, and you've decided to, you know, really seriously consider other offers or options because you have them. And that causes some chaos, but it doesn't matter because you have other options and opportunities. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? What is the King of Pentacles bringing with him? The Knight of Swords, he's bringing an offer, an opportunity. The Star, which is a card of restored and renewed hope, faith, and optimism after the Tower card. And the Tarot, the Star comes after the Tower. The Tower breaks everything down, shakes everything up, and then once the dust settles, then, you know, this is recuperation and having a sense of restored faith and hope. The Four of Wands, one of the happy home cards, marriage, love, family, unexpected blessings, happy surprises. I feel like this is going to be coming in pretty quickly and pretty unexpectedly. Yeah, it feels like, Scorpio, that you're in a situation which I think you've been in for some time, especially if this is a relationship reading for some of you. You guys have been together for some time, and while there might be positive aspects of it, fundamentally there's something unhealthy about it for you. But you keep kind of in it. You keep kind of staying in it or cycling around in it. Let's clarify. Sorry, I have my iPad playing music and it just started playing ads. Let's clarify Judgment. The Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands twice. So fire female is significant here. It might be you in terms of you being, you know, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, or manifesting this in this situation through this, kind of how to navigate through this, which is the Queen of Fire. This is about, you know, taking action. This is about knowing what's best. This is about being assertive and confident about yourself. But it can also represent a fire sign female, another fire sign female who's significant somehow, a Leo, Aries, Sag in your life in this situation. In this case, she would probably be showing up as, you know, a friend, a family member, you know, sister, auntie, something like that, who's there in the position of help or advice for you. The Two of Wands, yeah, definitely at crossroads, needed to make a decision. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. New love and romance, soulmate coming forth. Wow. Scorpio and Cancer both. So this is going to play out differently for everybody because who's watching, even those that resonate with, because, you know, you have your own stories. This is a general reading. Fundamentally, this partnership or relationship that you've been in, there's some kind of unhealthy aspects of it. And I say some because I don't feel like the relationship itself is like 100% toxic or 100%, you know, like healthier. And I mean, you're obviously getting something out of it because you keep returning to it or you keep staying in it, right? So there's probably some positive aspects of it, but there's unhealthy aspects and you haven't been able to break free from it. I think you've been with this person for some time. And I also feel like there's genuine caring between the two of you, but it's unhealthy. It feels like you have an opportunity for change here, and you're going to have to make a decision on that. Whether the change comes in the form of another love romance offer or an offer of a different sort. There's an offer or opportunity coming in that's not connected to the person, place, or situation that you're in. And it puts you at a crossroads, and what you choose could really kind of potentially change your life path. And I also feel like it prompts a counter offer from the person you're in the relationship with or the, you know, the job that you're stuck in. So knowing that, let's end with some advice and guidance cards, not on what to do specifically because what to do is going to vary, but what you need to focus on in order to make the best decision possible. What should be like your yardstick, you know, the deciding thing. The Ten of Cups. This is the exact same advice card that Cancer got. So whatever decisions or options or choices specifically these are for those of you watching, what you need to focus on to make the best decision possible is the decision that's going to emotionally and realistically give you this or put you on a clear, practical path to this, which is the happy home card. This is in the realm of home and family and how you feel in that area of your life. This is where all the pieces finally come together. The puzzle's complete. You're happy. You're content. It's harmonious. You feel like you have everything that you want. That's why they call it a happily ever after card. Especially where home and family is concerned. It's like being at home and surrounded by your family and everything's good and you just feel, everything just feels complete on an emotional level in regards to home and family. The Eight of Cups was behind that too. So for some of you, it might represent needing to leave something behind in order to do this. Some of you might be moving to do this. The offer or opportunity might be to physically move or relocate in some way in order to have whatever this white picket fence is for you. But Spirit, fundamentally, in navigating through this and in making the right decision, the best decision possible for you, Scorpio, use the Ten of Cups. Make the decision that can create this as a reality in your life. Even if that means you have to walk away from that which you previously thought was going to be your 9 and 10 of Cups, but really isn't. So, Scorpio, that is your reading for the first half of February. I know it's kind of intense. It felt kind of intense too. I wish you strength and discernment and wisdom in this. So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was useful. I hope it maybe gave some validation or some food for thought. Again, if any of these videos resonate with you, you'd like to reach out for personal reading, maybe take a little deeper look at something, email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you. You can also see that email address by clicking on the description link below. Click on that little arrow. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the February mid-month readings. Until then, Scorpio, stay safe, stay well, be strong, and I hope to see you back here again. Many blessings.